and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference. And of course, there's the Suns, behind 2 games.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they talked a lot about making a big splash to start the season. Well, it just didn't happen. And now they're in the middle of the pack.
Well, there's plenty of games left. Sometimes it's that progress you make over the course of the season that makes you a factor come April.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got Williams.
Here we go.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. And for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Now here's Edwards. For 3, DiVincenzo. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Gillespie. DiVincenzo covering. Yep, that one goes.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, he had 24 points. Back to DiVincenzo. Allen drives. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They get it again. Gobert with the bucket.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside, DiVincenzo. To the left wing. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 3. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Randall outside. McDaniels passes to Randall. Drops in the 3.
Well, you could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the J.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Now Allen. Pass to O'Neal. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
Now here's Brooks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gillespie passes to Williams. Pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brooks. Outside O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. To the inside. Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Randall's got 5 points.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
McDaniels against Brooks. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Randall. And it's all tied up. He's got 7. And so here's Phoenix. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
McDaniels against Brooks. McDaniels can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And let's take a look at the teams with the most steals per game according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Suns.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
The Suns trailing. Here's Gillespie. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. Up top, Allen. Guarded by Edwards. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Nails it from 3. Brooks has got 6 points.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Brooks with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Suns leading. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Now here's McDaniels. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Conley with the ball. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. McDaniels from long range. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Conley. And Williams punches it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Allen outside. Screen by O'Neal. Allen attacking. To the left side wing. Here's Gillespie. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 4.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for Rudy Gobert. The Suns have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Allen. Williams with the screen. 4 on the clock. Allen inside. Guarded by Edwards. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Pass to Reid. Picked by Gobert. From the top of the key. Doesn't go for him.
Well, the analytics don't like it. But if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
For 3, Allen. Minnesota with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's Gillespie. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Gillespie's got 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Brian?
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Clark finds Randall. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Richards pulls it in. Up top done. Clark covers. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Iguodaro. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix out in front, up by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Now here's Randall. From the baseline. And that one comes up a bit short. The Suns lead by 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Goodwin. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Bouye. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Dunn. Out left to the wing. Here's Bouye. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he gets that one.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Conley. Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. And here's Conley. With his first shot attempt. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 8. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Bouye. Here's Goodwin. Reed defending. Releases. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Dillingham. Down low to stop the drought. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal, he's checked in for Richards. Allen comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Bouye. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Iguodaro. No points yet. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer O'Neal. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Randall. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Pulling up off the bounce. Randall plays with good balance and body control.
Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Allen. Guarded by Edwards. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards for 3. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's Conley. Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. They double Randall. Outside Edwards. The Suns clear it. Allen outside. And here's Dunn. He's guarded by Conley. Allen outside. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Will it go? Here's Reed. And he can't bank that one in. The Suns lead by 11. Allen, the pass to Gillespie. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Edwards. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Allen, guarded by Edwards. Allen with a screen on Conley. Back to Allen. Fires the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Iguodala, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. To the inside. Here's Reed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Stan, you look at Naz Reid. He gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
No good on the free throw.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. McDaniels comes in for Clark, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Mark Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Dylan Brooks comes in for Dunn. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Here's Edwards. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Allen.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Allen. Here's the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. From behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Allen. Williams, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Allen. Here's Williams. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Williams has got 8.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
For 3, Randall. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Gillespie can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 18. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to McDaniels. Nice shot from the wing. McDaniels gotten his first bucket of the night. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. Fades and shoots. And it's Brooks missing. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 16. And the shot goes down. DiVincenzo's got his first points of the game.
Well, DiVincenzo enjoys working inside. He can be appropriately aggressive in the paint.
Now here's Brooks. 23 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. Stolen by Reed. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen, the pass to Gillespie. Back to Allen. They set a pick. Pass to Gillespie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside, DiVincenzo. The three. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to Brooks. Allen outside. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Allen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. The three. The shot won't fall. And so it's Phoenix leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Warriors, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Phoenix Suns.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Grayson Allen really making a difference here.
Through the first two quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Ott's 5. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Brian, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. So it's Minnesota now, after Phoenix picked up the three with their last shot. Clock at 6. Randall outside. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Suns lead by 18. Here's Allen. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Now here's Brooks. The three, O'Neal leaps for it. Brooks, the pass to Allen. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. Allen's got 17 points.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 4th assist in this one. McDaniels against Brooks. Pass to Allen. To the paint. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Allen with a screen on DiVincenzo. Allen outside. Lets the three fly.
Love the defensive pressure from Randall. Using his size well to discourage the shooter.
Out to the right wing. Out to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Edwards for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gillespie passes to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Allen from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Allen's got 9 points here in the second half.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From downtown. The Suns clear it. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Suns lead by 19. Allen outside. Gillespie passes to Brooks. Now Williams. Check by Randall. Allen outside. Beyond the arc. Outside O'Neal. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. McDaniels against Brooks. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. This one for 3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Well, every season Randall works on his range because he understands the importance of stretching the floor at his position.
Now here's Allen. 20 points for him. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Right wing. They double Randall. Back to Edwards. The 3 ball. That one is off.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Williams a screen on Randall. Here's Gillespie. 9 points in the game. Screen by O'Neal. Fires it. Gillespie can't get it to go.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Carries it down low. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Looking to get it going. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Oh, Williams with the block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Brooks outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Brooks. Here's O'Neal. Check by Randall. For 3, Allen. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside O'Neal. Brooks a screen. Allen outside. Over McDaniels. And it's Allen again missing. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 19-point game. Edwards finds McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Goodwin's checked in for the Suns. And a look now at some of the league's impact players, the top three-point shooters at small forward. Second is Jaden McDaniels.
These guys show unbelievable consistency shooting the three. It's not the only skill they have, but it helps make them extremely dangerous.
Well, it really shows you the evolution of the three spot. Wings often have a more 3 and D focus now.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Timberwolves trail by 16. Takes a three. Offensive board. Gobert gets the bucket.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Goodwin passes to Williams. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Rudy Gobert picks one up. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. And here's Randall. He's got 18. Outside Conley. Back to Randall. Edwards looking for an opening. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is good. Edwards got 10. The Suns lead by 13. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. And Clark has subbed in for McDaniels. And a change for the Suns. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. Clock at 4. Pass to Iguodaro. Over Reid. Iguodaro, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. Miller outside. Down low. And here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Iguodaro. Nice D from Reid.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Now here's Edwards. For three, Conley. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Suns lead by 11. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Brooks from the arc. Drills it from deep. Brooks has got 9.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And there's the screen. For three, Conley. Counted from distance.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
1:36 left to play in the third. Miller outside. Pass to Conley. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
And here's O'Neal. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Reed. There's the three. Iguodala grabs a miss. Phoenix leading by 14. Brooks down low. Working on Clark. Outside O'Neal. Brooks a screen on Miller. For three, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. Reed a screen on Allen. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Gillespie's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Allen. From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Grayson Allen making it happen for Phoenix. Knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 3-pointers tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Goodwin. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Goodwin. Clock at 2. No good on the 3. 3 on 3. Here's Shannon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
Pass to Goodwin. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Allen. Down low. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Goodwin. Rebound Minnesota. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. Now here's Conley. Allen defending. Randall on the screen. Pass to Shannon. Allen against Conley. Off the mark there with a three. Phoenix leading by 14. Goodwin passes to Dunn. They set the pick. Here's Goodwin. Checked by Randall. Here's Iguodala. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Randall left side. Out to the right wing. Here's Dillingham. Outside Reed. Fires for three. Richards pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Goodwin passes to Dunn. Here's Goodwin. Allen on the wing. Up and over Conley. Allen can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Williams is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, it's a tough brand of basketball Randall plays. He endures a lot of contact.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Good on the second one. Phoenix leading by 13. Allen with it. Pass to Goodwin. To the inside. Iguodala. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Edwards. Here's Shannon. Minnesota again missing. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he knocks down the first one. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Brooks, he's checked in for the Suns. Gillespie comes in for Goodwin. And he makes both free throws. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix leading by 17. Allen, the pass to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Allen. Three-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. For 3, Randall on target from range. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
The 3 is up. O'Neal misses.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Randall, good.
Wow. Randall with a fantastic dribble move. We're seeing why teams use him as a point forward.
Here's Gillespie. Pass to Williams. Inside. Gillespie can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Dillingham. Now Randall. He's covered by O'Neal. They double Randall. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 11. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Allen. Williams a screen on Edwards. For 3, Allen. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gobert with a screen on Allen. Now here's Randall. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Gillespie. Checked by Randall. Gillespie passes to O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Here's the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Brooks against McDaniels. Allen outside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Randall. He's covered by O'Neal. Randall draws the double. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Phoenix leading by 9. Brooks outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Dillingham. To the paint. Allen against Edwards. 5 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Gillespie's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And the Suns miss again. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 15 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Now here's Williams. Williams a screen on Randall. Randall rips down the board.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Here's Gillespie. Allen! Williams.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes a first. He does not get the second one. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Jumps up. And no hesitation on the jam. In transition.
Wow, that was a big make from DiVincenzo.
McDaniels against Brooks. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 1. Here's Gillespie. DiVincenzo covering. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Brooks fires. Cleared away by Edwards. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Brooks against McDaniels. DiVincenzo with a steal. All alone, and a quick two as he powers it in.
Well, this is why you have DiVincenzo on the floor in these moments. He is clutch.
McDaniels against Brooks. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
Allen outside. Oh, missed on the train.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Until they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Julius Randle.